Alright everybody, this is Evan Rogers coming at you with JLPT N4. Evansy's Japanese, whatever I'm trying to say here. We're doing the JLPT N4. We're on the 24th question in the grammar section of the second test. However, this is my first series of this video. I hope this helps everybody. I guess the JLPT N4 test this year just ended. What is it? It's December 4th. So I hope everyone passed. But if you didn't, hey, this will be here next year so you can keep on trucking. All right, I want to mention that every single reward over at Patreon and Subscribestar is just available for a single buck. It's actually costing me money because people were pledging 5 and they're switching down to 1. So I need more people to pledge, please. It's basically free. What is it? It's like 3 cents a day. Hopefully you can afford that. I'd be very appreciative if you could. I would appreciate it if you could show me that this is worth doing. Because just straight up, if I don't get enough donations, I'm going to have to stop doing this. I got family to feed. All right. Next sentence is, we're talking about Chinmeiki and her adventures of learning how to swim. Muzukashikatta desu ga. So it was difficult. The thing that was difficult was being taught how to swim by her friend. She had her friend teach her how to swim. Muzukashikatta desu ga. It was difficult, but, the guy here is but, maishu tomodachi to renshu shimashita. I practiced every single week with my friend. Okay, good. Maybe I can even... Oh my gosh, that's way too big. Oh my god, what did I just do? Tomodachi to renshu shimashita. I practiced every week with my friend. So, if it's a dude and she's a girl, which I'm just assuming in my head for no reason whatsoever, hey man, I hear wedding bells.
Do I hear wedding bells? What? No! Really? Oh dear.
それで少しずつ something. Okay, so それで by means of that. それで literally means by means of that. In that way, something like that. In that way, 少し a little bit, ずつ little bit by little bit by little bit. So we're going to have a continuous verb here. I don't know exactly what the verb's going to be exactly. We'll see what they give us. And then it says, 今は一人で練習しています. I am practicing by myself. 今は as for now, 一人で by myself, 練習しています. I am practicing. So the friend, I guess they had a bad breakup, and the friend decided to stop teaching her, and now she's crying. I'm joking. That's just me having fun with the story. So in the way of practicing every week with her friend, in that way, sort of this 少しずつ chunk by chunk, little by little, 泳げるようになってきました. I mean, something like that. So it's 24. 泳いでおきました. No. 泳げるようになりました. Okay, so this is closer to what I was saying 泳いでしまいました. Sorry, this is just funny. 泳げることになりました. Okay, let's talk about these. Okay, I'm laughing at 1 and 3 especially. Let's talk about them. 泳いでおきました. Te form of the verb plus okimasu or oku is to do in preparation. So, in this way of practicing week after week after week with my friend who's really good at swimming, I swam in preparation for the future by little by little. That doesn't make any sense whatsoever. It's just clearly a nonsense sense. Let's talk about 3 here. Okay, so 3. 泳いでしまいました is also funny. This te form, しまいます, しまう. The verb is normally しまう, but in the mas form it's しまいます. The pattern has 2 meanings. It means, oh crap, it happened. I'm not happy that it happened. And sometimes it'd be slurred to 泳いじゃった. Or, but also it can mean it completely is done happening. It's finished. The swimming is completely done by now. 1, she likes swimming, so she's continuing it. She just says in the next sentence that she's going to continue swimming. So little by little, I'm completely done swimming. Doesn't make any sense. I'm finished with swimming. The swimming is over. Or, oh crap, I'm swimming now by little by little. Dang it. That doesn't make any sense either. Like, she's cursing that she can swim. All right, let's look at 2 and 4. 4 doesn't make a lot of sense. Okay, so oyogeru is able to swim. Koto turns that into a noun. So the being able to swim. Ni narimashita. I became the being able to swim. A lot of you are going to say that sounds like it's acceptable. Okay, so just be aware that it doesn't work that way. Koto, nominalizing being able to do something is strange. It's like the being able to do. I mean, we don't do that even in English. So like, oyogeru means be able to do, can do. It's best to translate it as like something is swimmable, or like so I am able to swim, be able to swim, be am able to swim, I am be able to swim. Does that make sense? So a lot of these potential verbs are best translated as be able to swim, I am able to swim, she is able to swim, they are able to swim. And if we nominalize it, it's like the being able, the being, B-E-I-N-G. So the ising, I ising able to. We just don't do it. We just don't do it. And even in Japanese, this is. I mean, you can hear with the translation into English that it's odd. Oyogeru koto ni narimashita. So I became as the being able to swim. No. So sorry. That's just straight up a no. The best pattern is going to be oyogeru you ni narimashita. With verbs that are potentials like this, let's look at this one. Oyogeru you ni narimashita. Let's talk about what's happening here. So remember I told you that potential verbs generally translated as be able to do. If you think about that, that's almost an adjective. You're almost describing me. I am able to swim. I am fat. I am bald. I am smelly. I am I am disgusting. I am so say everything horrible about myself. I am blank. And then here we have I am able to swim. So if you think about that I mean even the word I think able by itself is an adjective. I am able. Yeah, it's an adjective, right? So this is actually an adjective pattern. I am fat. I am able to swim. So it's a verb, but it's not. Does that make sense in Japanese? It's a verb, but it's not. Obviously, it is a verb. It follows all the verb rules. Oyogeru, oyogenai, oyoge nakata, blah, 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 blah. But it's really a description. So in the JSL textbook, they call these affective verbals. Other books call them different things, but this is a verb that's functioning like an adjective. And when you have that, and you want to say you slowly came to be that way, you came to be that way, became that way. Notice how become literally means come to be. So if I want to be a pirate in the future, I'm not a pirate, and then in the future I will be a pirate. At some point I came to be a pirate. I became a pirate. So that's narimashita. I became able to swim. This yoni here, yoni, after a pattern like this, after an adjective like an adjective like this, translates to in a fashion of. So I became in a fashion of being able to swim. I became sort of that way. The correct answer is yoni, oyogeru yoni narimashita. We could even say not kimashita, but I mean I don't think that really works. It's not important. Narimashita by itself works. Oyogeru yoni narimashita. So oyogeru, able to, yoni, in a fashion of being able to, is how I became. The short way to explain this to you is just shut up and memorize that if you become able to do something over time, we just use yoni. I mean, that's just what we do. If I try to literally translate them, I hope you can kind of feel how I became being able to swim doesn't make... Number 4, I became being able to swim doesn't make nearly as much sense as I became into a fashion of being able to swim. I don't know. I became able to swim like kind of works here. This is where it'd be good to have a textbook, or I haven't made it yet, but eventually I'll make a longer description about this and explain why this is the correct answer in greater detail. And that'll be up on Patreon eventually, but I mean, not for a while. Oyogiri yo ni narimashita is the correct answer. That's just the best way to do it. Slowly over time, becoming able to do something, we're going to use these yonis there. Okay? All right. Hey, peace out. Have yourself a happy day. And let's sing Vampirina.
We can sing Booty Vampirina.
You want to sing Booty Vampirina? What's that song? We're living the scream.
Whoa, Vampirina. I come and come zoo. Vampirina.
Maybe blue with pointy teeth.
Me blue is